Hello, I'm Lou and welcome to my channel. In this week's video I'm going to unbox the latest Scrawlrbox and do some art, so let's go check it out. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a shame. My sticker's all bent. Looks quite interesting. I'm a bit disappointed that it's bent. I normally, my sketchbook with Scrawlrbox is actually in this folder, and I basically put all my stickers on there, so these are all the Scrawlrboxes I've had since I've been subscribed to them. So I've had quite a few, so I'm a bit disappointed that this one's actually bent. Let me just pop that over there. Never mind. Okay, we have a pink Putty Eraser from Bronzil. So I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Nice, quite colourful. Every box you get a candy of some kind, so it's like a orange hard candy. The prompt is, so this is for May, is flowing figures. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to look at the back because that will give me what's in the box, so I don't want to have a look at the back of that. Nice. I think I have an idea of what these are. Watercolor Palettes. Okay. I have had something similar from a Scrawlrbox actually, a couple of years ago. Oh nice. Oh, you get a nice selection. So this is watercolor paper, but when you apply water to the card it activates the pigment paint. Beautiful. Oh, they feel really like powdery, so I don't want to touch them too much because I don't think you can see that got powder on my thumb. But very nice, a nice selection. It's quite a lot actually. I'll have a little read up on it in the zine, the brand. Then we get a Scrawlrbox 8 brush. This is a flat brush. Nice. Oh, I'll just leave that there. And then we have a Pentel 0.5 mechanical pencil, I'm guessing. It looks very technical. But yeah, let me see if I can. Okay, just push that down and that will get you the lead. They're quite fine. Nice. That's what we've got in the box. Move that out of the way. And then we have the Scrawlrbox zine. I'll have a look at that in a moment. And this is the featured artist, and my guess is this is Arty, who I do follow on YouTube and Instagram, and her art is amazing. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, Arty. Wow, she does amazing art. It's beautiful. I love the colours. Very nice. She also, I believe, makes her own watercolor paints as well. I've seen her actually make it from scratch, so it's very interesting. So if you want to go check her out, please do. This is her credentials, so there you go. Nice, very nice. And then we get the Scrawlrbox A5 HP watercolor paper. There's 10 sheets. And it's 190 GSM acid free, so it's their own brand. So again, nice texture, quite textured. Yeah, and you get 10 sheets, which is nice amount of paper to work with and get used to the medium. So the scrawler zine itself, like any scrawler zine, it gives you a description of what you've got in the box, the featured artist, which is Arlene or Arlisha, and then there's some tips and tricks, and then they'll feature a previous challenge from this one's the March box, so other artists that have done the prompt for that box, and there's some really cool artists artwork there. It's really nice. Some of these I do follow some of these people, so I have seen some of this artwork, but this is a good opportunity as well to sort of like check out other artists and see what they create, follow them. So yeah, really cool. A little bit more information about portrait. So yeah, there's enough information there. Okay, so I just wanted to read up a little bit more information about these watercolor sheets. So yeah, we get 12 in the pack, which is a great selection of colors to work with. So these are the actual sides where there is the paint pigment. On the back of the card, it just gives the name of the pigment watercolor on the card. These were hand-picked by Arlene herself. These are a great travel companion for watercolor on the go. They are concentrated deposits of high intensity pigment on each sheet, ensure a vibrant and intense colour for any painting project. They are quite versatile and can be used by adding water directly to each sheet to activate the pigment. We can gather pigment onto a damp brush and transfer to a palette for colour mixing or diluting. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I have had something similar, but I haven't used them in a very long time, and it's just nice to see something different than the paint pans, the watercolor liquid tubes, and the dots as well. So this is a nice change, and it's something you could, because it's so flat, you could take it with you and travel and actually go out and do art outside of your own home. So this is a really cool little box to get, so I'm actually looking forward to this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a think about the prompt, which is flowing figures, and I'm going to create some art. So the next part of the video will be a time lapse of me doing an art piece, and then at the end of that time lapse I will come in and just give a brief description of the materials, what my thoughts are, and the process of my art as well. So I will see you at the end of the video.
Saw you paint a picture of a face, that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would, even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to. I'd give you the world like I promised I would, even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would, even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd do anything you want me to, 'cause I love you.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast? Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender now that it's ended. Nothing to say. look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. Did what we could, my friend, but now we're at the end.
This time I need to wait it out. Hold on tight, there's a storm. I'm standing in the eye. When it rains, it pours, and you sure know how to make me cry. Thank God for the moon and how she lights up the sky tonight. You may think that you've lost me already. I feel that you doubt me, but I'm still your girl. You may think that you've lost me already, but when things get heavy, I'm still your girl. This time, I think I'll wait it out. I'm staring up at the ceiling like a restless child. But after rain comes shine, and you sure know how to make me smile. Thank God for the moon and how she lights up the sky tonight, making everything alright. You may think that you've lost me already. Can't tell that you doubt me, but I'm still your girl. You may think that you've lost me already, but when things get heavy, I am still. When things get heavy, yeah, I am still your girl. I'm still your girl. I'm still your, I'm still your girl. Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. I don't
Okay, so I finally finished my art piece, and I have to say I am over the moon with this one. The challenge itself was flowing figures, and I think I've hit the brief. The reference itself was in black and white, so I didn't have any colours to go by. I had to really think about the skin tones, what paints to mix and that, and the colour combinations in the painting, and where the shadows and the highlights were going to be. So this one was a little bit of a challenge for me, but I really enjoyed the process. It was a lot of fun to do. I was quite relaxed and just having a bit of fun. I decided to just cut strips off of the actual cards just to make it a little bit easier. So I just created my own little paint palette, and as you can see, I've hardly used these strips, so I've only used a little bit on there. So these paints actually do go a long way. So I really believe that you do get value for money. So these are really good. The only thing I would say with the selection of colours is I don't think we needed 3 pinky reds. 2 of them are very similar to each other. So it would have been nice if one of these was swapped out for maybe a darker brown. But overall, yeah, I'm really happy with what we've got in the box, and I would say it is value for money. I only did a snippet of the sketch at the beginning of the video, or the time lapse, just because the drawing itself probably took about the same time as it did to paint. I really struggled with the hands and the face, and getting the proportions correct. So I didn't want to put you guys through that, because it was a struggle, and I just didn't want to extend the video more than it needs to. I wanted to be a bit more loose with this painting and not exactly copy Arlie Beam, but I really liked the splatters of the paint, and she even sort of like did little strokes of paint to create a crown. So that's kind of what I did with this one. So I was trying to not replicate, but kind of give that style as well. So yeah, I am over the moon with this one. I'm really happy with how this came out. I hope you like my process and what I've created today. If you do like what you see, please do give me a like and a share and a subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.